And when he came back or whatever, he ain't know I had I met the plug, and he gave me like a big bag of Molly or whatever type shit. So I had the Molly. So he made me take the pill, and I'm laying on the bed. I be sitting in the bed like, and then I'm smoking in the Molly, and I started laughing because I noticed that he was waiting for me to go to sleep. And so when I mentioned it to him, he didn't say nothing.
Okay, Keekee, where you
Yeah.
from and how old are you?
Hi everyone. I'm from here, Broward, but I was raised in Fort Pierce, so that's really what I rep. 772 City No Pity. What I'm at. I'm 38 years old. December 9th, 19. I've been out here since well, I jumped off the porch at 21. So should I continue or should I
Yeah, you
wait for you
can
to ask
if you have
questions?
something to say. Yeah.
No, go ahead. I want to say so much.
Are you originally from Fort Pierce? Born and raised?
I'm raised, not born.
Oh, okay. Where were you born?
I was born here in Broward.
Broward County.
Yeah, Fort
Oh, okay.
Lauderdale.
Okay. Keekee, did you grow up with both of your parents?
So I was adopted. That's
Mm-hmm.
how I ended up in Fort Pierce. I was in elementary school. I'm not sure exact age, but I know I got adopted when I was in elementary. Me, my brother, and my sister
Okay.
all together.
And your adopted parents, was it a single parent home or?
No, it was a two-parent home. My
Okay.
mother was in the church.
Mm-hmm.
My dad, he was my dad.
Mm-hmm.
He passed away actually. We didn't have too much of a close relationship, which I regret.
Mm-hmm.
But I was too sensitive, and my daddy talked too rough for me.
Mm.
So
How was your relationship with your mom growing up?
my relationship, my mom was great.
Mm-hmm.
My mom was great. I was mama's boy, child. I'm a lady now, but
What did she
yeah.
do for a living?
My mom, she's a correction officer. She worked in booking at Rock Road.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So I was raised. I had a good upbringing. You know, never went hungry. Didn't have much like as far as like all the name brand stuff, which I don't care for. Like just because I guess how I was raised, so it doesn't mean much to me as far as the name goes, as long as it's cute. But you know, it was just about you know everything what goes on in the house stays in the house. We couldn't leave the house before 12. It was just come outside decent because you never know who you may run into. So it was just things like that that was instilled in me, and we always went to church every Sunday. Um, but I just one day, just got around the wrong crowd and just was out there. Just
Now,
didn't,
your dad, what kind of relationship did you have with him?
not really much of a relationship. Um,
Was he tough on you?
I wouldn't necessarily say that. It's just we didn't have. I was a girly girl inside. I didn't start dressing up till I turned 21.
Mm.
So but I was trying to be with my mama. My daddy, he's just. I don't know. I love him. I love him, but
What did he do for a living?
he was a carpenter. He was a carpenter. He could build your house right here from the ground up.
Mm.
Um,
And how's your relationship with him now?
he's passed. He passed.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. What about your mom? How's your relationship with her?
It's okay. It's just like I don't really call my people or talk to them like that because like my mom, I know it hurts her to see me like this.
Mm.
So that's like really why I left Fort Pierce. Um, so I hate it. It sucks that I really so kind of makes me feel like I really don't have a family. Like feel like I don't have anyone.
Mm.
But I guess like I can say like if I was to do the right thing, I reckon my mom will help me. But like if I call her I call like every like century,
Mm.
ask for some money or something like that. Just
Okay, so you do sort of have still a connection
I
with her.
call her like but it's just I don't like to call her while I'm out here. I don't know why. It shouldn't be like that. But
How was it growing up with your siblings?
growing up was fine. I didn't have much of a family, but as far as me, my mom and my dad, my dad, my sisters and brothers, it was like we had dinner, we sat at the kitchen table, everybody ate at the table.
Mm-hmm.
So
How was your relationship with your siblings, your brothers and sisters?
relationships was great. It was fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we had a normal, I guess you could say, upbringing. We didn't have much crazy stuff going on. All we had was a weed man across the street. So when I
Mm-hmm.
came to Fort Lauderdale, I was like in for it because I didn't know people could be so malicious. People could be such liars.
Mm.
I was naive to the streets,
Mm.
and I had to learn the hard way. So it's like people really ain't shit. Have like majority in the streets wise, you know what I'm saying? It's hard to find a real friend, like so hard. Um,
Someone you could really trust.
yes,
Hmm.
yeah.
So you had a
So
good relationship with your siblings growing up.
yeah, we had a pretty
How are
good
y'all
relationship.
relationship now? Do you still keep in
I really
contact with
don't
them?
even talk to anyone actually because they're judgmental at this point.
Hmm.
I do have an addiction problem, so it's like they just judge by that,
Hmm.
whatever. I started using drugs because I was suicidal, and I got in the car with someone. He had some drugs. I was like, fuck it, I don't
Hmm.
care, and I did it, and I was just hooked from there.
Kiki, were you married before?
No, I would love to get married though.
Hmm.
I would love to
Were
get
you
married.
engaged before?
No, I
Mm.
wasn't.
What about kids?
Not yet.
Not yet.
No,
Okay. Do you want some in the future?
I do.
Okay.
I do. I love kids. I love
Hmm.
just you know.
Kiki, what's your favorite color?
I really wouldn't say I have a favorite color, but
If you had to,
yellow.
yellow. Okay.
If I had to pick,
Wow. The last girl I interviewed, her color was yellow. Nice.
because
What?
to me, yellow is temptation, and I am very tempting to touch.
Mm.
So that's my color. And I haven't
Hey,
even gotten my hormones yet, so I can't wait to really start my hormones. And I do want a boob job.
so
So
you plan on taking hormones?
yes,
Oh, okay. Okay.
I would.
What's prevented you from taking it so far?
Just procrastination and just not having just procrastination because there's really no excuses. I can go and, but it's just like I be so easily distracted.
Mm.
And then I have short term memory loss. I'll forget like what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing in a second,
Mm.
and like just not being stable and being in the streets because I'm homeless. It's just kind of hard to like just it's just kind of hard like especially for me.
To stay focused.
Yeah, it
Mm.
hurts. It sucks, and
I hear you.
I'm just trying to push through. I'm still trying to make it, and I pray every day, like, to do better.
Mm.
But it's easier said than done. But I'm doing better as far as, because I had let myself go.
Hmm.
Because I'm depressed. I have depression and anxiety. And, like, I just get depressed sometimes because I be lonely as fuck sometimes.
Hmm.
Like,
Feel like you're by yourself
yeah,
out here.
just like
Mm.
have that little, lay my head on somebody's shoulder type shit. It's like priceless.
Hmm. And Kiki, do you have any poisons? Do you have any drugs or alcohol you use?
Yes. So my first love was crack cocaine.
Hmm.
Then I turned to Flocka when that came out. It kind of took me off the crack a little bit. Um, One thing about it though, the crack never took me to the point where I was stealing from anybody and stuff like that. But it stopped me from taking care of myself. You know, I didn't give a fuck how I looked sometimes, and that was just once I seen how my money slowed down, I was like, girl, tighten up, because you could have got that lead type shit.
Mm.
Um, yeah.
When were you introduced to crack? What
Well,
happened?
like I said, I was supposed to hit myself. I would go to hell. So like, at least I want to be judged. At least, so I wouldn't do it. But I put my so when I got in the car with the lick, he had some crack. So I was like, oh well, let me just maybe I'll hit this and die.
Mm.
So that's what I was hoping, but it didn't happen.
Did you know what it was when he gave it
Yeah,
to
I
you?
did.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Excuse me,
And how
y'all.
long have you been doing? How long were you doing crack before you started doing Flocka?
Um, a while, some years.
Hmm.
I think I started crack like 2018, something
Okay.
like that.
So it's been a while.
I'm not sure. Yeah, it's been a while.
Mm-hmm. But
I
just
couldn't keep
strictly,
no money in my pocket, child.
and you're strictly flock now.
No, I dip it down.
Oh, okay.
I dip it down because
Mm-hmm.
I get stressed out real easy.
Mm-hmm.
It's just be certain shit I be feeling I don't like to feel, and this ease me and help me to not. break down and kill somebody or get myself in a predicament that will have me in prison, or just fucking like give up because it starts from kind of giving up as well.
Mm-hmm.
I can't really make an excuse for because I can do better than what the fuck I'm doing. I done been to programs and shit. Like I ended up getting my own place once upon a time
Mm-hmm.
when I went back to Fort Pierce. There's certain things in Fort Pierce I will not do. I would do here. And I just when I lost my place because my ex, he tried to kill me until December 21st, 2020. It was the worst experience of my life. Yeah.
Well, you want to tell us what happened?
Well, he had a demon in him, and he like this demon stuff is so real. I've experienced a whole lot of shit out here. And, like I know I'm not called, I'm chosen, so I go through a lot of battles. And this nigga, like when it was all said and done, like he made me take some pills. Now this is like about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So I'm gonna go to bed. And he picked me up on the couch. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all from the beginning. Okay, we went to go get his ID from the DMV. After that, you know, during that I was crying because I was listening to this song. We was going through. He kept cheating, and I kept catching him and I'm like, boy, you keep cheating, you making me relapse type shit. And then I was like, well, we could be in an open relationship because you kept doing it. So finally, then he was like, went to cut himself and slicing his arm. So I was like, okay, whatever, like that right there. But deep down inside, I guess he really knew. It was like ain't gonna be the same.
Mm-hmm.
And this nigga, so after that, we went to KFC, got some food. And it was just weird because he just sat there. He didn't eat his food. He was just watching me eat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, what the fuck? Why is you just watching me? In my head, I'm like, this nigga watching me like this gonna be my last meal type shit. Yeah, then he was staring me in my eye. I'm like, why you staring me in my eye like that? He said some shit. I can't quite remember exactly what he said about it. But so then he was like, come on, go. The nigga picked me up, took me to the bed, sat on my stomach, made me take some pills, poured the water in my mouth. Now, mind you, the day before that, he made me take some pills. But because we had to broke up, and he had to took the car, went back here, came back here. And when he came back or whatever, he ain't know I had I made the blood, and he had some. He gave me like a big bag of Molly or whatever type shit. So I had the Molly. So he made me take the pill, and I'm laying on the bed. I be sitting in the bed like, and then I'm smoking in the Molly, and I started laughing because I noticed that he was waiting for me to go to sleep. And so when I mentioned it to him, he didn't say nothing, right? So when he picked me up, took me on the bed, sat on my stomach, made me take the pill, pulled whatever in my mouth. He was like, "Yeah, you laughed at me yesterday," type shit. That's what he said, right? So in the midst of that, I had a little, my dad had ended up talking to me spiritually. You know what I'm saying? I'm a very spiritual person. Um, so it was like either you finna lay down or you finna fight. You finna get your ass up and do something. So I got up. I pushed him off of me. I tried to run out of the room. And we had a big mirror. Anyways, he just turned all the mirrors. He started turning all the mirrors around. I picked the mirror up out of the because we put the mirror. I put the mirror in the windowsill to stop the sun and stuff. It was really big. My mom gave it to me, and I picked the mirror up and put it between me. And he would not come around that mirror. So thank God. So in the midst of that, I picked it up and I slammed it, and then I blacked out. So when I slammed it, I blacked out. I do remember bending down, picking up a piece of glass. I do remember that, and headed towards out the door, out the room, and then I blacked out. When I came back to, we were struggling against the door on the second floor, and I managed to open the door, unlock the door, and go on the balcony. So this nigga trying to throw me off the balcony, and we still struggling. Whoop de whoop. Then in the midst of the struggling, the pill that he made me take kicked in, and I couldn't move, I couldn't do shit.
Wow.
And that fuck nigga took his finger and with the dig it down in my motherfucking eye. Just dig it down. All I could do was just pray because I couldn't move. I couldn't do shit. So I
Mm-hmm.
cannot see out of this eye right now today.
Mm-hmm.
And that just and then I lost my place because it was just too much going on. And the man was like, "Well, I'd rather you just leave, because I don't want to kick you out or like that. I'd rather you just leave." And he was like, "If you need any reference, because he liked me, me and him was straight or whatever. He was like, "If you need any references for any places, let me know," type shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So sometimes I forget I can't see out this eye. It's just really hard getting used to. Now, I'm the type of person I push all my feelings. I don't deal with them. So
Mm-hmm.
sometimes, it just gets to the point where I just break down.
Now you
So
partially blind out of the eye,
I'm
or
totally blind. I cannot
wow.
see out this eye. I went to the eye doctor. They were like, "There's nothing you can do about it. Your eyeballs are not connected. We're inside. They're supposed to be connected, I reckon." and they're not. And
Wow,
you
I'm sorry
know,
to hear that.
yeah. So me too. That shit sucks. I hate it
Mhm.
so much.
Kiki, what do you do as far as income? How do you make your money?
Um. So as of right now, I don't have a job. So I I do community service,
Mm.
and you know,
And how long have
even
you?
though like I could be a faithful girl, like I am a good girl, like just on bad for the moment type shit. But I know how to be a 1%. Like I'm a one woman man. Like one is good enough for me.
Mhm.
But at the minute, right now, like I'm just going through and I'm trying to survive, and this is what it is. And what the fuck,
And how
and
long have you been
bitch.
doing that?
I've been on and off because like I work sometimes and I won't do it. Once I get me start back working, if these motherfuckers stop stealing all my shit and my IDs and shit
Mm.
in my phone, like I won't be out here doing this. Maybe I'll probably be online until I get a man or something like that.
Mm.
Because
Now, do you have any regulars you deal with?
yeah, they always come back for the network.
Mm.
You know what I
Okay,
mean?
got you, got you.
I really just be like networking because they don't be trying to pay enough for the goodies. For the goody gum drop, they ain't.
Try to
No
lowball
coconut.
you, huh?
This is not for everybody. Trust. When they
What?
catch me at the right time and I be thriving, they can
Mm.
get it. I let them get it for a low sometimes. G shit, real nigga shit. Whatever. Y'all pray for me. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can say.
Kiki,
But
what?
I'm trying though.
Mm.
I'm trying to do better.
Mm.
Just I be too friendly with folks,
Mm-hmm.
and and I'm not a thief. I don't be stealing. I be buying my shit. So it really sucks when they take my shit, and cause I have an addiction problem as well. So bitch, it's hard sometimes, bitch. I get my shit, my drugs. Now I gotta buy more makeup, baby, and something, baby. The fuck. Regardless, I'm gonna get my drugs. That's just, and it's sad, but it's true.
I hear you. Got to do what you
So
got to do.
motherfuckers.
And Kiki, what's your educational background? Did you finish high
So
school?
I finished high school. I graduated 2005. Fort Pierce Westwood High School.
Did you go to college?
I didn't. I
No.
should have went, but
Mhm.
I should have went. I still probably can go. I
Yeah.
still can go to college.
It's never too late.
Give me a little college boy.
What's your current living situation?
Shit, I be sleeping in wherever I feel comfortable sleeping. Out the door. Shit, I sleep out the door, y'all. So it's sad, but and I can do better than that. Like, and I know I can. It's hard sometimes when it's just I don't know. It's hard for me to say. Then these niggas be so motherfucking cheap, bitch, girl. And I be trying not to steal from their ass, but they make it hard because you know what? Fuck nigga, you got the money and you hit stand. I'm talking about you only got $20. Want me to work my neck to the motherfucking till it fall off for 20? Hell no. So now I'm finna go in your pocket because you know what? I just be too nice and I be making it hard for myself because this is quality. I don't even fuck off when it comes to doing my job.
Hmm.
So don't play with me.
So people try to take advantage.
They do all the time.
Hmm. Anything crazy happened to you since you've been out here?
Hell yeah, child. This year was the worst year of my motherfucking life. The beginning of this year, I don't know why, but it's like after the third day, I go to hallucinating so bad. It's be like to where that, and it be like for like 30 minutes, I'm thinking I'm having this whole scenario is going on, but really it's not. But it like to me it is,
Hmm.
and it's like the people in the neighborhood is so it's nothing like I'm unfamiliar. Child, that shit, man. It was like people was these three punks was chasing me with knives. I'm all on roofs and shit, running from these pussy assholes, which was not going on,
Mm.
but in my head it was going on. Yes, it was just crazy. I know who the hoes was, the punks was. Then another episode, it was just crazy. It was just man, episodes where I was jumping in people's cars. Like, and then I'll come to and be like, what the fuck?
Mm.
Sometimes I just wake up somewhere else. One time, bitch, I woke up, my legs was in the motherfucking air, straight up, bitch, I'm damn near on my head. What the fuck? So it's a lot of stuff that like these entities and like dimensions and stuff. I'm very, very. I do believe, and like as far as that goes, um, yeah. So yeah, I'm trying to tap into my gift or whatever because I know I'm gifted, but it's kind of scary for me because
Mm-hmm.
I see a lot of shit.
Keekee, what's your favorite TV show?
My favorite TV show.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite TV show was Martin,
Mm-hmm.
but I do like Modern Life,
Mm-hmm.
um, stuff like that. I like that. I love me some Golden Girls. I like cartoons. I like the Dragon Ball Z. I like the Sailor Moon. I like the Pop Up Girls. I like um,
What's your plans for the future, Keekee?
for the future. So I want to just you know what I just want to be stable. Have me a decent. Well, I want a business like, but I have a passion. I love to dance. That's my passion. Like
Mm-hmm.
I love to dance, and that's
Mm-hmm.
my passion. But it's like I would need me a mirror so I can, in my music. Every time I get my music, my radio song, they steal my shit, y'all. It's just ridiculous. It's like they follow me and try or something. Like how the fuck? It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It's not crazy though, because there's a lot of shit going on in this world we know nothing about. A lot of cults, a lot of goddamn. I believe all these. I believe in witches and warlocks and all that shit. These hoes out here be witches and shit, and I believe in like things that know, um, like how to put this. We would say like that Harry
Supernatural.
Potter type shit.
Right.
That shit is going on for real.
How do you
Like
stay safe at night? Like you said, they keep
man, I
stealing your
barely sleep
stuff.
sometimes because I don't be wanting to sleep, fall asleep anywhere, and I don't be trusting these motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
So like, but I pray, you know, I pray and I try to go somewhere where anybody fuck with me like so called anyway. A lot of people know me or my
Mm-hmm.
mom. Um,
What do you do as far as mental therapy? Like, how do you escape from all what's going on around you? Do you walk on the beach? Do you read books?
this right here, I need to start doing that though.
So that's your escape.
This right here, you know,
Mm-hmm.
I did this right here.
Got you.
I hate going places by myself, and I'm trying to break out of that. I know I need to,
Mm-hmm.
but I just hate going places by myself.
Mm-hmm. I hear you.
So I be
Help.
stuck in the hood.
Mm-hmm.
I love the hood or whatever, but the hood ain't shit. But it is. But it is now.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nothing like the hood. A hood nigga.
Kiki?
But fuck a hood nigga though. I want me a career orientated man. You know what I'm saying? Like who knows how to be romantic and where's the chivalry? Can I get some chivalry back?
Mm.
Type shit. But
Yeah,
until
I hear
then,
you. Kiki, it
yes.
was a wonderful interview.
Yes, thank you
I
for
wish you,
choosing me to interview me.
no problem.
Hopefully you guys get it together and can get me a channel as well, and I can really show y'all what be going on in Flock Nation because this shit off the chain
Need your own TV show.
for real.
It was wonderful interviewing you, Kiki. I wish you the best in the future. I hope you find
Thank
that special
you.
someone,
I do too.
and hopefully we could do another interview in the future.
Hopefully, look forward to it.
Thank you, Kiki.
Stress.